We are here. We are here. We here, baby. We here. We here. We got you. We here. Oh, he got the kids with him. Okay. 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 Okay.
What you talking about, boy? OT, what you talking about, boy? OT, what you talking about, boy? OT, you be talking that. OT, what you talking about, boy? OT, what you talking about, boy? OT, what you talking about, boy? OT, you be talking that. I'm on that radio, I speak it though. What's on your mind, it's deep though. We'll speak it though. We on the air, just take it there. I'ma take.
What's going on, everybody? We back here live here on the OT Radio Show. And listen, man, I got my man here. Mr. Tito Montana is here right now, ready to chop it up with your boy. Listen, y'all, like I said, y'all didn't heard him, but some of the hottest hits that he got out right now for the win, featuring the legendary Freddie, the Godson, Must Be Crazy, featuring David East. You know what I mean? Broadway 97 featuring Jones. And right now he got this hottest single right now, and that's blowing up the airwaves live on YouTube and everything else. All We Do. And when I tell you that you're on fire, it's fire. It's fire. So my producers, go ahead and bring him in. Let's have this conversation with him. Because we right now. What up with you, man?
Oh man, I'm good, man.
What up?
Listen, sometimes we went through a lot to get here, but I'm happy we here, man, for real.
Facts. Listen, man. Well. First, congratulations on your single. All We Do is booming right now. All new streams. You know, especially YouTube, Spotify, everything, man, is rocking out right now. So congratulations on that, man. Definitely big ups
I
with you on that
appreciate
one,
that,
bro.
man. I appreciate that. That took a lot of work, but we got it done, man. It's definitely a good piece of work, and I'm glad that it's received the way it's been received. Because you do all this stuff and you don't know how people are gonna take to it, but when that's the plan and then it's executed and then it works how you envisioned it, it's a blessing. So I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm. Oh
For
man,
real,
no
for
doubt
real.
about that. Well, bro, let's go ahead and just dive into this real fast, man, because a lot of people, you've been doing this for years, bro. Years. And I remember having you on the show, but 2018, and you still going
That's a minute
strong.
ago
Like,
there.
yeah. So can you give our listeners and people watching it, you know what I mean, what's the recipe of staying in this industry, man, and still surviving this long, bro?
For me, it's just my passion. Like, I want to be successful not for the sake of finances, but to put my family in the best position. So, when you got family as a motivating factor, I don't see where quitting is an option. You get what I'm saying? Because you can't give up on your
Factual.
family. At least for me, that's not the case. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna try everything I can until I'm no more. You know what I'm saying? To put them, or better yet, us in the best predicament. Because unfortunately, nobody before me probably even thought that way or even cared enough to make that type of stand. So I have a greater purpose, but not to mention my passion for music. And first and foremost, like I love hip hop. I love the culture of hip hop, and I actually love more so than anything what it has done for our people as a whole. Not just for me and mine, but just the opportunities it has created. Yourself right here, with your platform, hip hop has created that. People don't look at it that way, but it's like without the culture, we don't have all these opportunities that we all have. So it keeps me going. I love it. I'm a part of it, and I want to continue to contribute to it the way I've been doing, and not just me, my team as a whole.
Facts. Fact, because you know what, man, you absolutely right, man. Hip hop did create this because a lot of times people don't look at this. People don't look at this like how we came up and what's going on now. Bro, like this podcast thing has taken over, but I keep, because I keep on juggling with it, right? Because
Yeah.
I was doing this 13 years ago, right? And it wasn't
Mm.
called podcast back, it was called internet radio. So how the name got
Exactly.
switched up and now everybody on podcast, and I'm sitting back like, damn, bro, like how did just that name switch up and we still doing it now? Instead of now everybody doing visual, used to be just behind the microphone and have a conversation with you. So
Yeah.
one thing that I do know, right, that you've been having all these crazy singles, man, that's been hitting the airwaves and that have been going on for years, right? What's the difference now between the Tito from 10 years ago to the Tito now? What's the difference?
I could say I'm a lot more sharper, more wiser. I'm very more intentional with everything I do because the older you get, the more you should value time. You know what I'm saying? So me just not having the luxury of time, like my time is well spent. That's why I was like, I still wanted to get this done, but I'm out with my kids, taking kids. You know what I'm saying?
Fact,
So it's like, but it's time. So it's like
facts,
I'm able to
facts.
still contribute and do what I'm supposed to do for them, but still pursue my dreams and career at the same time. And that's what makes to me a better day for me. So that's another thing I can say. My life is a lot more balanced today than it was
Hmm.
probably 10 years ago because I'm like I said, I'm very intentional. So I know the importance of making time to do things with them as well as making this time to have this conversation with you, despite being a little behind on schedule, but we still here.
Right.
So to me, that's what matters. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I tell you what, man, that shows the maturity of a man. Like a lot of people don't understand that. That shows the maturity of a man in the growth. Because look at this right here, right? You got an interview, you still with the kid. And I'll tell you one thing, mine behind the screen. Right.
Yeah,
My little video behind the screen. So a lot of people don't see the different things that was going on. So yo, I feel you on that one. I definitely feel you on that one. So now let's
definitely.
talk about your new album that's going to be dropping, bro. Like you got this new album,
Okay.
Northern Exposure. It's going to be dropping. So
Yes.
for a second, let's talk about that album and what can people see from this album right here that's going to be different from your last album.
Well, this new well, I have two projects in the pipeline that's coming. Hold on one second.
Okay.
Yeah. So for me, it's like if I have the compilation that's gonna feature all the artists on Final Score, which is I'm looking forward
Hmm.
to because I got some new artists that's really here, ready to shake some stuff up. But then following that, I'm gonna
Hmm.
drop a project I got called Two Faces One Tear, and that's kind of like a
Mm.
me represent. Yeah, it's a dope joint. It's a comment. I got a little brother that's been incarcerated since 2001,
Okay.
and me and him had a
Hmm.
conversation one day where I was able to, we were just kind of explaining like based on how we came up, like his problems was my problems and vice versa. You see what I'm saying? And then
Hmm.
he was telling me about a book he read one day, and it was about two brothers, and he was like, one of the brothers told the other one like, two faces, one tear, and I'm like, yo, I understood that, like, because it's like your pain is mine, so if you cry, I'ma cry too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean?
Facts.
So that project I'm really looking forward to. The compilation is based off of the company final score and what we're trying to do as a whole with that. But then the two
Hmm.
faces one is Tito. Like now I get to go in, I get to address some
I like
childhood
that.
issues, some stuff that I just never really talked about, but it's been weighing me down as a man pretty much my whole life.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So now that I'm able
Hmm.
to just get this stuff off and not just record it, but put it out there to kind of address it, but
Mm.
move on past it. You get what I'm saying? So that project
I
I'm
feel
looking
that.
forward to dropping this summer, and the compilation should be out by next month. You know what I mean? We just waiting on the
Wow. Damn, bro. Like that right there hit a little bit home, bro. I ain't even going to sugarcoat it, man. That right there hit a
is
little
my
bit
phone
home.
still in?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah,
I
your
think
phone's
they might
still
have
in.
knocked me out.
Yeah, man.
Hold on one
Yeah,
second.
but I still got you. I got you. I got you. I'm looking right at you. I'm looking right at you. All right. His phone. He about to bring it back in. He about to bring it back in. All right. Well, listen, man. I had my man Tito. Like he's gonna be coming back in right now. He's coming back in. Producers. He's back in. Yes, the producer said he's back in. Yep, he's back in. So let's go ahead and bring him back into the screen right now. Yeah, man. So like I was saying, bro, like that right there hit home right there, cuz. And I ain't even going to sugarcoat it. I see you. I see you right
Is it
there.
working?
I see you.
You can hear me?
Yeah, yeah. Yep, yep. I can
Yeah,
hear you.
it's
I can hear
it's
you.
dragging. I don't know why. I guess I gotta go back out. It sounded like yeah, slow motion. I'm a
Yeah,
go
yeah,
out and come
yeah.
back in.
uh, all right. Yeah, man. Got my man Tito. Got my man Tito. Listen, man, he coming back in. He's gonna come back in. But I'll tell you that would what he was saying makes a whole lot of sense, yo. Make a whole lot of sense because I'll tell you this. That song that he's man, listen, that Controversy album that he's about to bring out, I'll tell you this. I know for sure that I'm gonna be listening to it because number one, the man talking about his childhood issues that's been weighing him down. That's fire to me. That's fire. And I'm being honest with you. That is fire to me. When see, that's how you know when you get in a grown man shit. I think he's coming back in. Yes, I'm producing in. Let's go ahead and bring him back in. What up? What up? Yeah, man. Like I was telling the listeners and people who was
Yeah,
watching.
I don't know what's going on with the sound, but it's not like yours is like I don't know why that's doing that.
Hold up. Hold up.
I can
Hold
hear.
up.
I mean, if you can hear
Hold up.
me,
Yeah. Can you hear me good now?
I can hear you, but it's dragging. I don't know something is going
It's
on.
drag. Yeah, yeah. All right. So check this out, right? So, like I was saying, can you hear that part? I just said
Yeah, I
like I was
logged
saying.
out.
So, okay, okay. So
Yeah,
you logged out and logged
yeah,
back
I
in.
had logged out,
All
logged
right.
back in.
All right. Can you hear me now?
I'm gonna go back out and come back in.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. All right.
All right.
Listen, man, we're gonna try to get him back in. We're gonna try to get him back in. I don't know what's going on with his Are we good? Are we good? Yes, they said we good. Hey, hey, there we go. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me good now? All right,
Just me.
all right.
Hello.
So he's out with the fam though. Yep, yep, yep.
Yeah, I can hear you, but it's going in and out.
He's then not.
I
All
mean,
right.
not going in
Well,
and out.
listen, man.
It's, it's just like it's
It's just
dragging. Like,
dragging a little bit.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
that's
I'm gonna
crazy
log
right
out and
there.
come back in.
Okay, okay. Try to log out. Come back in. All right, y'all. We will be right back here on the show. Oh, I hear both of y'all. I hear both of y'all fine, but you are skipping. Okay, a little bit. All right. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, Mike. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yep. He said. All right. So look, y'all. This is what we're going to do. We're going to do an Instagram live joint. So me and him going to get together. We're going to probably do an Instagram live joint. All right. Let's see. Can we get it? Then now I got him back on. People, people.
I think it because I had it up twice. Like when I got knocked out, I wasn't able to lock out the
Uh
first
huh.
go around. But we should be good now.
Oh, okay. 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 Can you hear me now? So we good. All right.
Loud and clear. I
All
got you.
right. Good money. All right. Good money. Good money. Well, yeah, man. Like I was saying, with your single that matter of fact, we was talking about your song that you're going to be having in your album, your Colompany album and stuff. And I gotta say this, right? One thing that got me real good when you said, yo, man, this album right here, I was dealing with a lot, some of my childhood issues, and we're gonna talk about it. A lot of
Yeah.
times for black men, bro, don't really talk about these things, man. And the fact that you're gonna be talking about it in your album, bro,
Yeah.
I already know. Listen, if people don't get this right here, people better get it, bro. Real talk,
Yeah. Nah,
because
definitely.
when a man, yeah, 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 man, because I'm
Now
with man
this
when
to me is sorry not to cut you off. This to me is like
go ahead.
more of what I always probably wanted to do, but just never did. So that's why I love this. But I still got some joints on there that's gonna keep the people entertained. But it's like this is finally me opening up because I live a really private life. Like I like my business. Like I come from that. You know what I'm saying? And with
Facts.
social. You know what I mean? With social media and the way things are set up, it's like everybody just let everybody into every part of what they got, what they ate, when they use the bathroom, when they, anything. And I'm not comfortable with that. But this is not me even doing that. This is just saying like I've been through some stuff, and this is what makes me who I am. Like this is the reason
Mm-hmm.
why I am the way I am. That's what my me. These songs is gonna mean that. So if you look at my drive, my ambition, you're gonna understand why once you hear this music. You're like, oh shit, like
Mm-hmm.
this is why. I got a line where I talk about a scenario that happened with one of my aunts, and I'm like, you know, how that made me to the man I am. I used to read my little brother, Green Eggs and Ham. I used to tell my little brother,
Mm-hmm.
we gonna be all right. Then they gave my little brother 25 to life. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm saying like that experience that I went through with my aunt kind of made me
Mm-hmm.
realize like I gotta hold me and my brother down. Like I gotta make sure me and him is good. And still to this day,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like I have the same
Mm-hmm.
mentality, but that mentality also helped me become a father. It made me know like whoever you responsible for. Like don't be looking for nobody
Facts.
else to care about your kids, your nieces, your nephews. Like if that's your niece and nephew, then you have an obligation as a man, as a father, as a parent, as an uncle. Like there's levels to life, and if they fall underneath your tree, then as a person, I
Uh-huh.
feel like we should all take that serious. And that's what that experience did. And that's why I want to kind of get those songs off. You know what I'm saying? Even down
Well,
to my
listen,
father,
bro.
like yeah, speaking
Right.
about my own dad. You know what I mean? Like kind of letting
Yeah.
him know, like now the way he left this situation, you left this mess on my hands to clean up. But I'm cool with it because once again, it made me who I am. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Mm-hmm.
it's it's, it's, it's a dope body of work.
Damn. Mom,
Yeah, it's real. It's real.
listen, man. You done got me, man. Listen, bro. That got, excuse me, kid. I ain't gonna cuss, but I was about to cuss, man. Like, yo, you just got me, man, because what you said that fell under the umbrella, man. Like, we got responsibilities, man. And
Yeah,
a lot of times when we got brothers and sisters, right? Um, I learned this a long time ago, right? What a brother and sister go through, the
hmm
kids don't got to go through it because it's really none of their business of what the brother and sister go through.
that's a
And
whole fact.
yeah, and a lot of times we tend to tell our kids the business of what we going through with our uncles and our aunts. And
Now you should.
for me, yeah, exactly. For me, that's what my mom and dad told. Like, listen, what I go through with my brothers and sisters ain't got nothing to do with you, nothing at all. And a lot of times we tend to do that, and they missing out on the blessings that come along. And
That's a fact.
I would tell anybody, I'll tell anybody, if you got a brother and sister and what y'all two was going through, don't let your nieces and nephews go through that because they are missing out on blessings and stuff like
And,
that.
and it's
So,
and
bro,
it's
that's
funny because I honestly feel, like I said, even in that verse, it's like, I got an aunt. I love my aunt because that's just how I am. But I feel like me and her never had a relationship because she didn't understand that, what you just said. Like, she didn't know. Like, if you was mad at my mother, I don't got nothing to do with that. That's how it's supposed to be. She,
yep.
I don't think she probably still hasn't matured enough to separate the two. You know what I mean? Like if she ain't messing with you, your kids get it too. Like she's one of them people, and I'm like, that ultimately damaged the relationship that we could have had. You see what I'm saying? Because it's
Yep.
like
Yep.
I felt that. I don't know what was going on,
Mm-hmm.
but you let me feel whatever you was going to do with my mother. I felt that, and I shouldn't have had to feel that at 3, 4 years old. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
I totally agree, and
Facts.
that'll never be with me. And like my nieces and nephews is like my kids, extended kids. Like so, that'll never happen. They for all they know, I don't even
Mm-hmm.
like my brother. You know what I'm saying? Or my sister, but that won't affect them. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. Right.
But
Dude,
what you
that's
said
that.
is right though.
For real, factuals on that one. All right, so now I know you out with the kids and everything, enjoying this weather because this weather is
Yes,
crazy, man. 1 minute is
beautiful
hot,
out here.
and next minute dog coming down rain, bro, coming
Yeah,
down rain.
yeah,
Well, listen, man, we definitely got to get up, man, because I'm be doing a lot, especially coming up this summertime. So, uh, you know what I mean? Because I do want you to attend a couple of things that I'm going to be doing the summertime, but people can
please.
actually get up and close and personal. Just
Yeah,
believe
nah,
it.
listen. I'm moving around. Like I said, that's why I put my time in with my kids when I can, because I'm out here, I'm chasing this dream full time. So any opportunities you got, if you feel like if it's just something I just need to be present to rub elbows, please don't hesitate. Send me the invite, let me know what I
Factual,
need to do, and I'm gonna pull up, man. I'm
factual,
definitely I'm here for that, man. I'm working.
factual, factuals, bro. Because I'll tell you one thing, man. Because I do want, I actually tell you the truth, man. Because I do want to have like a panel for these kids can actually just listen sometimes,
Yeah.
man. Because a lot of kids right now today, man, like wilding out because no one tends to actually listen to them, man. Like I told
Mm,
this young bull, and I ain't even gonna sugarcoat it, man. This young bull, I mean, I could see it in his whole expression. Like he was pissed off, and I was talking about it on the show, and I'm like, listen, all I said to him was like, yo, everything gonna be all right, bro. Just take your time and meditate on it. My man just broke down and just gave me his whole life story. Like, listen,
yeah, yeah,
ain't
yeah,
nobody understand this. And I'm sitting back like, damn. Sometimes that's all
yeah,
we really gotta do is just be like, yo, what's up? Talk to me. We don't gotta say nothing. Just have that
Mm-hmm.
conversation like the old heads used to do to it. They ain't say much, they just listen to it. Then it was like,
That's a
hey, you
fact.
want me to chime in? I'll chime in. So I think we need to start doing that a little bit more for they can open up to see what's really
Nah.
going on. Cause these kids ain't opening up, bro. They
Nah, that's
ain't
true.
opening
That's
up.
true. And they don't feel, if you leave home and don't feel love, then you ain't really you ain't trying to acknowledge what love could be outside of home. So a lot of times they suffer from nobody never taking the time out for them, and that's really like you said what it is. Because I was talking to my nephew yesterday, and I was explaining to him one of the greatest misconceptions about parenting is the parents supposed to know it all. And it's like,
Mm-hmm.
we grow with our children. It's like if your first child is one, that's the first time you had a 1 year old. Same thing when they get 13, same thing when they get 30. Like so
Yeah.
you never had a 1 year old or a 13-year old until they get that age. And it's like
Yeah.
parenting evolves. You have to evolve with your parents. And it's like even for parents, like sometimes we want to pigeonhole our kids because in our heart and our minds they always our baby. But that's not a baby no more. This
Mm-hmm.
is a teenager. So you gotta have teenager conversations with them to
Yep.
help mold them. And honestly, the kids become rebellious because they're not being met where they need to be met. So it's like, hold on, you keep trying to baby me. I'm not a baby. So you know what? After this whole situation, I'm gonna do my own thing. When as if you just walk with them at each phase of life they at, you know what I'm saying? Like my older kid, I advise. I tell my daughter what to do, but my son, he's 20. I don't tell him what to do. I
Right.
advise him. It's a difference. You see what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Yep.
So if he don't want
Big
to take the
facts.
advice, he has the choice. But my daughter, she kind of don't have a choice in the matter because she's not old enough yet to say, okay,
Yep.
well, let's do it your way. It's like you may not have the mental capacity to do that, but a 20-year-old, he might need to bump his head. But I'm gonna be there. I'm not gonna let you bump your head and leave you for dead. I'm gonna let you bump your head and say, see, I told you. You know what I'm saying? I would
Told you.
have did
Right. Right.
this.
Right.
But once again, you made the mistake. I got you anyway. Let's pick up and keep it moving. And that's just my style of parenting. Some people feel like if you don't do what I say, get out of my house. If you crash and burn, don't call me. I don't believe in that
Right.
because once again, I don't have it figured out still, and I'm a father.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? I'm still
Right.
trying to figure out life. So to expect your teenage child or your 21-year-old, 25-year-old to have it all figured out, you still putting the pieces together. I think that's a little bit unfair. But
Now, my oldest daughter, me and her was bumping heads for a while. You
mm,
know what I mean? And she's 25, so me and her bumping heads for a while, right? Until one day, uh, one of my old friends was like, "Yo, bro, listen, man. Sometimes you just gotta just listen to her. Listen to her. Like,
mhm.
I know that's your baby girl, right? And I know that you love her so much, and yeah, she making mistakes, but you ain't gotta be that dad that's always like, listen, I told you so. Just listen." And I actually had a conversation with him for the first time. Me and her didn't bump no heads, man. And she was like, "Dad, that's all I just really wanted you just to listen to me. I know you got my back. I know you got
Yeah,
it, but just
yeah.
listen for a second, right? And I'm like,
Mm.
you know what? I feel good about it. Congratulations. She was like, so what
Yeah,
about
yeah,
that car?
yeah.
I was like, nah, bro. Like just because we had that combo, no, 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 no.
Right.
But at the same time, I actually listened to it, man, and we sat back, and that's something to be said though, because you said that correctly, man. Like, bro, like you gotta walk with them, right?
Yeah,
Don't let them fall all the way
yeah.
down. Let them hit the ground a little bit, but just pick them up a little bit. But we
It's the
definitely
same
gotta
thing like
listen
we
to them.
it's the same approach we had to take when they first started walking, man. But it's all through life. It's the
Yep.
same metaphor, but every step of life it's the
Fact.
same thing. Like sit there, hold, you know what I mean? Like be close enough where if they do
Yep.
fall, you can pick them up. Cause that's your child. That's your representation in the world. When you gone,
Facts.
that's the seed that you planted. That's gonna create more seeds. You know what I'm saying? And carry your
Mm-hmm.
legacy. So it's like you should be always investing in that with no intent on turning back. That's my mentality when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. That's a fact, bro. Well, yo, man, go ahead and enjoy the rest of your day out there in that sun with
Yeah,
the
we about
kids, man.
yeah, we
You
about to
got
go get some. Yeah, we got to make a stop. I told them they got to be quiet for a couple of minutes. We got two playing background punishment, but we pulled it off though. Nah, but see that's why I love them though. But what kids you know can pull that off? Like just be quiet. Let me hold my interview down,
facts.
and then we gonna continue on. And that's what it take, man. Real
Yeah,
talk.
yeah, definitely, definitely, man. But listen, man, I appreciate you so much, man, all the time, bro. And
Nah,
make sure
definitely
you
gonna.
tell everybody where to find you at on social media, man, and everything else. Shout out to the kids that's on punishment. Hey, listen, man,
Yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
get
They
better.
here.
It's gonna get better.
They here. Now they good. Now we about to go
uh,
continue out the rest of the afternoon, man. Yeah, by the way, y'all
uh,
can look me up on YouTube. My new video, All We Do, featuring Tommy Lee from Love and Hip Hop, is crazy. It's a mini movie technically. You know what I'm saying? There's a short version,
facts.
there's a extended version, whichever one you prefer. Either way, you'll be entertained from top to bottom. My YouTube is Tito Montana, TitoMontana. My Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, all that is I am underscore Tito Montana. I am underscore TitoMontana. You know what I'm saying? And we work it, man. The compilation, the score two is coming. Two faces, one tear coming. We work it, man. I got a lot
Mhm.
of stuff coming, and I appreciate this opportunity. Looking forward to you. Holler at me offline so we can figure out what the plays, and I could be a part of that, man. I want to definitely show
Facts.
the love back for real, for real.
Facts, facts. All right, bro, I got you. I got you. Well, listen, man, go ahead and enjoy the rest of your day. I'll hit you up this weekend.
Got you. Appreciate you. Have a good day.
All right, man. All right, bro.
All right,
Appreciate
peace.
you, man. Oh, man. Good show. Good show. Good show. Good show, y'all. Listen, man. I got my man Tito Montana on. Y'all best believe, man, we had ourselves a good time. Hey, I appreciate him so much for joining your boy here on the show. Make sure y'all go ahead and check him out on all the streaming platforms. Check out his new hit single right now, All We Do. Hey, I love him. I appreciate him, man. And I will see y'all next week. Holla at y'all. Peace.